Hello guys, in this video we'll learn how to make this very cool and minimalistic typewriter effect. You can use this in your portfolio or any other web dev project. For this we'll be using HTML, CSS and a JavaScript plugin called Typewriter.js. Using that we can get this effect by writing very few lines of JavaScript. So let's just jump right into VS Code. Right now I have three empty files. One is index.html, one style.css and one script.js. In your index.html file, write shift 1, enter and you will have the HTML boilerplate code. Press tab and change the title of our project to typewriter effect. Now we link our CSS file to our HTML file. So write link and in stylesheet.style.css. Also we link our JavaScript file. So inside the body write script and in source./rscript.js. Now to use our plugin we'll have to go to our browser and search Typewriter.js. You'll get a GitHub repository link by Tamim Safi. Click on that, scroll down and you will get the CDN link for the plugin. Copy that and paste this right above where you linked your script.js file. Now we also have the plugin in our project. So we can continue by writing our HTML. So we'll make a div of class container. We have two portions, one is the text portion and one is the image portion. So we'll make a div of class header text, similarly a div of class image, header image. Inside the text we'll have h1. You can write your name here. I'm writing the name of John Doe, even though I don't know any John Doe, but it's a cool name. And we'll make an h2 and we'll give an ID of app to this h2. Inside it we are leaving it blank because this is the part which we want to animate, and we are not inserting any text directly in the HTML. We'll insert this using JavaScript. So for now we can continue by adding our image. So we'll get our image using unsplash.com. So go to unsplash.com and search for some portraits. So you can choose any image that you want. Just right click, copy image address and paste it in the source. Now to know how this HTML looks in a browser, make sure to go into the extensions tab and check if you have the extension called Live Server by RhetoricDay installed. If not, then install it and you will be good to go. So return back to the HTML, right click and you will see the Open with Live Server option. Click on that and you will be able to see how our HTML looks right now. So we have our h1 and our image. So we can continue styling this. Go to your style.css and press star to write our boilerplate code for CSS. So margin 0, padding 0, box sizing border box. What this code does is it removes all the default styling of the browser and allows you to start styling from scratch. Now we'll also add a custom font. For that we'll go to fonts.google.com and I'll search for Montserrat. You can use any font that you like. So go in there, select few of the font weights that you may use. You can go to the import section and copy this part. Go in your CSS file and paste this right at the top. Now you have access to the Montserrat font. So we can use this font in a body, font family, Montserrat, sans serif. Okay, now we can continue styling our container. So min height, not min width, min height, 100 VH, display flex, justify content space around, align item center. Now for header text, display flex, flex direction column, align item center, justify content center, and font size. We can give the font size to 28 pixels, and I think that will be enough for now. We can also give the width of 50% because we want the text portion to take 50% of the total width horizontally. So now we can style our H1. We can give it a font weight of 600 so it can appear bold, and some margin. For our H2, we still haven't given any text to our H2, but we can still style it. For now I'm giving it a color of blue, font weight of 500, just little less than the H1. Now we can style our image div. For that, display flex, justify content center, align item center, and we can now style the image. So width 400 pixel, height 400 pixels, border radius of 50% to make this nice and round. Also don't forget to add object fit cover so that the image does not get stretched. So let's see what we have now. Okay, it looks much better. So now comes the interesting part. Now to use the plugin, we have to see how it actually works. So let's go to the GitHub repository and we can see how they have used in an example. We can see that the plugin makes a new object called typewriter, and we have all these properties at our hand to use it and make changes to our animation as we want. This is why we are using this plugin, and we don't have to code each and every animation from scratch. So we can go to our JS file, and what we can do is start by selecting the H2 tag that we gave an ID of app. So we can use it, document dot get element by ID of app. Okay, now we can have the object of typewriter, the new keyword. Don't worry if you don't understand this, you don't have to remember any of this. Typewriter, inside that app. I'm just taking reference from the documentation. So now inside this we can use all these options that we have: the strings, delay, delete speed, loop, auto start, and all these properties. To add the text that we want, we will use the strings option. So we will write strings, and you can add any text that you want. For now I'm writing developer, designer, photographer, crypto enthusiast. Yes, John Doe is crypto enthusiast. Okay, now how do we want this animation to start? We want this to start as soon as it loads. So we'll make the auto start property to true. Also, do we want this animation to loop? Yes, so we'll also set the loop to true. Now tree walker, we want it to be true. Also we can set the delay between the animation of each letter, so we can put it at 60. Also we have different properties like pause for, so 1000 we can put it. This is just a game of hit and trial. You can enter different values and see what is the desired animation that you're looking for. So let's check how it's looking right now. Okay, so yes, there we have our beautiful typewriter animation. So if you learned anything new in this video, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more such content. Meet you in the next one.